Hello, Vipers. Here's how to get started if you are a text-only user. And so, if you're a text-only user, what you'll want to do is head over here to the setup page, which you can get to by clicking on your name and then going to setup. On here, it's these two places right here in that right column that you're going to be needing to set up in order to get started. So let's start with the user settings. Here you'll want to fill out some of this basic information. Most importantly, just your first and last name and any information that you would want to be merged automatically into texts. Because, for instance, you can put in like social media links and things like that here, and then simply in your text templates, use a merge tag to automatically pull that information so you don't have to look it up every time, for instance. So things that would be helpful to have in that case, do that right there. Very importantly, make sure your time zone is set correctly because that will affect the scheduling of texts that are scheduled in advance. And you can note right here at the very bottom here is where you can reset your password if needed. So then next you can go to texting, and basically everything on this page you're going to want to take care of. So first and foremost, you can click right here to search for a number. These numbers, in case you don't know, are going to be real 10-digit numbers that are unique to you. And so you can put in your area code, and you'll see a selection if there are numbers available for that given area code. And you can also start to narrow down as well if there are strings of numbers that appeal to you. So let's say something like this. Oops, I need to go down here and search. There we go. So you are able to narrow down to numbers that look good for you. Once you find one that looks good, click on it and hit the claim number button. So next, you'll want to, well, actually, you might consider porting a number. We are able to get existing texting numbers from outside services, though just know that this can take a little while potentially, like as in a few days to maybe a week, maybe a little bit more than that. It all depends on the speed of your existing provider and how cooperative they are with getting the number over here. Know that wherever you transfer the number from, that place will no longer have that number available. So you can't really transfer over your existing phone's texting number because you would lose your phone number with your current phone. And also, while this is taking place, that you're not able to text that number. So there is like a bit of downtime while the number is in limbo. So it's much quicker to capture a new number right here with search for a number. But if you want to keep the consistent number, you can fill this out right here. And then you need to fill out this campaign registry information. So every single texting use case with a 10-digit number needs to be registered with the campaign registry. It's like a governing body basically that just keeps all of the various campaign use cases on record and helps with reducing spam. So if you register with the well, actually, rather, when you register with the campaign registry, we take care of the whole registration process. We just need you to fill this out so that we can take care of that. So make sure you fill out all of your information right here pertaining to your business. You have to give an example of of what exactly your campaigns are about, and also give some example texts that you might send out. The copy doesn't have to perfectly match what you're sending. It's just the gist of the text that is important. Then when you get down here, you've got business type. Very important right here to make sure you get this correct. The two most common cases here are private company and sole proprietor. Sole proprietor is basically if you are just operating under your name and you don't have like an LLC established or anything like that. In other words, you didn't go to a lawyer to get your business set up. You just started doing business one day. So in that case, you choose sole proprietor. If you do have an LLC, you got an official business on record with an EIN, then you'll want to choose private company. So that's also another big distinguishing factor there, whether or not you have an EIN. If there's no EIN and you just file your taxes under your social security number, then chances are you are a sole proprietor. Now, if you are a private company, there are a couple of pass-through fees that are imposed by the campaign registry. Again, we take care of all of that for you. The billing just goes straight through us, and we pass the money on over to them. Those fees are a one-time $54 charge plus $2 a month ongoing. And yeah, and like I said, we take care of that for you. And once you submit this, then we handle that on our end. We take a look at it, make sure that everything is looking good. Then we pass it back to you again, and you will find that on this page right here, you'll get a message from our support team telling you, go to your text settings page and do another once over on this. And then once you have filled out any additional information that is needed, and you submit it, and it goes to the campaign registry and should take a couple of days then to get processed. Once that's done, then you are ready to purchase credits, which you are able to do right here, and you're ready to start sending. So, of course, if you have any questions anywhere along the way, by all means, reach out to us and we will be more than happy to help. Thank you.